Hey everybody, welcome back to part three of session 90, Materia D&D. The Menagerie have been spending this part of the morning going through and, well, as they put it so elegantly, general fuckery at the different shrines that have been, set up for the Mother of Bounties. On the third hour or so of this actions of vandalism and disruption, uh, they had noticed that, those that are faithful for gathering not at the shrines but at the compost heaps and piles that are throughout town and taking satchels, burlap sacks, vessel, any type of vessel, and taking this compost and distributing it throughout parts of Green Hill. Um, Dregnar was probably the most disruptive with Rock, taking the bags, scaring people off, and shoving them into the into the bag of devouring. However, as the group reconvened one more time, they noticed that there was still a lot of this compost getting shipped out, spread out throughout town, and that there was a significant amount of it actually at the central harvest, which was their meeting point. As they were just about to head out again to continue this plan until the sun was at the highest point, uh, members of the group noticed that the sun was odd; it was in the wrong position, and then focusing on it, they saw that it quickly dropped beyond the horizon and darkness kind of spread. The temperature probably dropped a good 10, 15 degrees almost, rapidly within the course of just a few seconds. And then almost like phasing into existence, this little golden spark and this large, full supermoon, a harvest moon, appeared in the sky. Interestingly enough, those people that are going through the motions don't seem to be disrupted. They're just taking compost, placing, going back, gathering. You guys are fairly close to each other. You probably only had like a time to, re telepathic bond and get, within like 3 minutes away from each other. So,
Yeah, so we're meeting back up, meet back up.
Adam, there's one thing I want to do. I'm going to tell Rock to meet back up, but I want to try to use the Hearthstone and shift to the ethereal to see what's happening on that plane.
okay, how many charges are you expending?
I'm just going to expend one, so six or higher.
All right, so yeah, roll a d20, six or higher. You can, and eventually you'll probably get it.
Damn
But
it! I got a four.
okay, so you you,
Then
you
6 seconds
grab,
later.
yeah, you grab the cold bag and you start like focusing. You're like, okay, I want to go. Nothing.
Does it
You
expend
get
a charge if I don't go?
So the charge is to
You
activate the
cast the
spell. So
spell, so yeah.
you already cast the spell. So blink, you already expended one charge to cast blink, no matter what. So you are now under the effects of this altered blink spell for 1 minute. The
Okay.
first 6 seconds you failed to cross. Next 6 seconds you can try again. So roll a d. Like eventually,
19.
there we go. So it takes a second. You like grab the bag, you kind of shake it, and you're like, come on, and you slip through. It is bright on this side, like to the part where you like have to like you instinctively like put up your eyes and you start straining, covering it and all that. And you try to like focus and look up. Whatever is on this side, just staring at like that expression like staring at a thousand suns. It's just like, but it's blinding, but it's this really pale light that's coming from essentially the equivalent of this moon sun object on the ethereal plane.
Okay, so and I'm assuming that because I've been to the ethereal before, I recognize that this is different than the previous times I've been here.
Oh yeah, it's been like kind of muted and purples and grays and stuff like that. Like but it's still the ethereal, and the sun on this side was kind of just still representing the sun. But this is whatever the object that you saw on your side, just amplified to the extreme.
Gotcha. Okay, and I can see Rock from the ethereal plane, correct?
You kind of see like the shadow. Yeah, you see like the
So
shadow
I
figure of him.
okay, I will follow behind him trying to stay on the ethereal plane as we're making our way back to rendezvous. I'm assuming because I'm on the ethereal, I can't no longer communicate telepathically, correct?
Yes, you are in another plane of existence.
Okay, so I'll just follow behind him and see if there's anything else I see.
Okay. It's very, very bright out here. You're like looking down, squinting. Uh, like all the light is reflecting off the ground and into your eyes, so it's kind of hard to keep up and look. Um, would you be so kind to roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Would you kindly?
19.
19. You're fine. You realize that it's a lot. You are like back over on the side. It's something's off, but you're able to kind of push through as you wish.
Off
Uh,
how? Like, is it draining my energy? Is it a
you
mental thing?
it's physical exposure to something.
Okay, as soon as that happens, I'll pop back to the other side.
Attempt
Okay,
to.
attempt.
Well, to do, yeah. 6.
Hey, just got
That's
it.
just what you needed. Yeah. So as you like kind of focus and feel it, like right before you feel it's like this next kind of wave, you manage to get on the other side.
And since I don't know this, I will try to communicate with Rock, and I'm assuming he doesn't hear me
In what way?
telepathically.
But you're back on this plane, right?
Oh, it doesn't break the spell whenever I
No,
go
no,
over. Oh,
no.
okay.
I don't think it breaks it, right?
Don't think so.
There's nothing to indicate that it would break the spell. It's just like you are. It's like hitting a disconnected landline, right?
Okay, see, I was under
Beep.
the assumption that when I jumped to the other plane, it broke it then, and when I come back, it's broken.
No, I don't interpret it as that being how it's intended. But if you can
Well, you're the
point,
DM, so you tell me.
yeah, I don't intend it. I don't interpret it that way
Okay,
because
I'll
the
be like,
magic is still on. Yeah.
okay, I'm like, okay, guys, the ethereal plane is really weird and it's really bright, like it's not supposed to be, and it took everything I had to just focus on what I was doing. Like it's there's something weird happening over there.
You'll get used to it. It takes some time to get used to that spot.
The-
It's
no, I've been to the ethereal plane before.
oh yeah.
It's brighter than here right now, like so bright that I had to look down, and it's still the reflective light was blinding me.
Oh, that's yeah. That's
So
very different.
whatever's happening here is definitely happening there as well.
Okay,
Wait a
well we're
minute, that
almost
doesn't
back.
sound right. Wait, I've got an idea. I've got this. Hold on, guys. I was gonna strike 3 theatric poses and say, "Wizard vision," and then cast detect magic and look up the moon.
Did do you have? Never mind.
I just
I'm a
I,
very the most generic, featureless person you can think of, and then I got these burning, glowing eyes all of a sudden, burning golden
I just
eyes.
I
Wait, yeah.
just love
Did you
the
disguise self?
yeah.
No, no,
Just
he also does his own echo. Wizard vision.
interestingly enough, Davis, as Al does this, and you're like expecting people to like look at him, they are just like drones. They're glazed over, walking, going to the next shrine, grabbing, walking. It's
Got it.
nobody's home. You notice this because you're like expecting people to like look at Al, like Al's being like all weird. Wizard, vision, vision, vision. Al, the moon is obviously the most magical thing you ever looked. You're like, in fact,
Oh,
it's to the point where you're like, what? Yeah.
guys, the moon is magic. I don't know if it's normally magic, but it's magic.
Stop hitting on people.
But it's so beautiful.
I'm gonna insight check Al because he's been acting a little bit weird. Anyway,
Go, go for it.
18.
Yeah, you definitely pick up that Al is not in his proper mental faculties at this point.
Al, are you okay? Did did this did something did something mess with your head or something? You're acting weirder than normal. Like
I think the crystals might be getting to me. I could start smelling them after a while.
maybe. I, huh.
Are, are they,
I'm
I'm
a.
gonna call it crystal poisoning. Are you feeling
I
anything
think
weird?
I feel okay. I haven't seen
Um,
anything weird other than
ev-
these.
everything I say is gonna be telepathic to the party.
Yeah. Okay. Same actually. Cause yeah, we're just like looking at each other, not saying anything, but thinking a bunch of shit back at each other.
Gotcha.
Like,
I
yeah,
can smell the crystals. It's bergamot. It's made out of bergamot.
okay, no, I don't. I'm not getting that bit. Hey, are you guys like smelling stuff weird? Cause Al's he's weird right now. I think he got hit with something. Guys?
Something. You've been attacked?
No, not hit. Like he's just. I mean, saying the moon is magic, which it is a little weird that there's a moon here, but he's also like smelling the crystals, and like I don't think they
It's
had a smell.
also keep in mind, like all of you feel like the temperature has dropped a good 10, 15 degrees in just a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna keep trying to visualize what's going on with the sky, but keeping an eye on like the moon. And I want to understand if the moon is not exactly in the sky. Is it like floating like an orb in terrestrial distance? Trying to
interesting.
gauge like if
Yeah,
this is like an actual moon or something that looks like it. That's kind of understanding.
I like that. Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check. Uh, 14. It's hard to tell. It is like you don't have necessarily anything in the sky to give you any context. You know, kind of like the reverse of when you are flying and you just see a bunch of trees, but you don't know how tall they are if there's not anything else for you to compare the height of the trees. Kind of like the same, like you can't tell, like, is this just an orb? Is there at the back? Is there like some angle? It's just a massive looking moon that started off gold, and now as you guys are kind of looking at it, it starts to kind of start shifting colors into that same blue hues of the crystals.
Everyone here, we should I mean, I guess we just kick the party off, right?
It seems like they're making their move.
Meet at the tree.
Yeah. Tree, let's go.
How far is the tree?
You guys have been basically like meeting here, so probably within 100 or so feet, but there's just people just walking, like not making eye contact. They're just kind of like, glazed over, going to the next compost pile, grabbing.
So are they like congregate? Like, so where are they taking stuff to? The tree?
Some are taking them to the tree, and it looks like others that you saw when you started. Some of them were taking them to shrines, to buildings, to this, just spreading it out.
I'll just.
Added. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'll just call out to everybody. Say, hey, everybody here, better leave. Get out of town. Start heading out now. You don't want to be here.
Guys, when we get closer, I'm going to try to evoke the sun right over the tree.
Davis, like talking to nothing.
Yeah, I
No one
figured.
is responding.
Adam, I'm gonna smack one of them in the face. Not hard, but just enough to see if I can smack him out of it.
Okay, so
Flat.
like a slap or a punch?
Like a
Like a
slap.
okay. So you get up to one. It's some gentleman, probably in his like 30s. A little beard. You kind of like look at his beard, slap him. He just keeps walking. Like you give a good little clap across the face. Like as he pauses for a minute,
Oh.
keeps going.
I guess I'm
Uh,
trying to figure out the mechanics of that slap. Would Dregnar realize that that's not really doing damage?
yes, in this case, yeah, he was like holding back and trying to do damage. Is what
Okay,
I would
I'm gonna
think it says.
try to do like either non-lethal or 1 point of damage, just to see if it breaks the compulsion.
Sure. Understood. Right as you're gonna go to slap, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Pretty good.
That harvest symbol is reflected in their pupils. As you're like going up to like getting to look at them, you see the little hook harvest symbol and like reflecting into his pupils, and you give him a, and he just kind of
When you say
drops.
the harvest symbol, you mean the hook scythe?
Yes.
Okay, guys, I'll make sure I broadcast that out.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I think they're under the influence of proximity to these symbols. Like, remember I said before how I think it may magnify magic. I think the hags are using that to keep or control these people to do what they want to do because they're spreading the stuff out, and I'm assuming the spreading is going to help intensify the spell.
Al and Rock, so whoever wants to. Al, Arcana checks for yourselves,
Did you say rock,
please.
roll, arcana? You broke up a bit.
Yeah, Arcana. Al and Rock, Arcana checks.
Make a rock con check.
Yeah, I'm rolling for
Arcana.
rock.
Can do.
He rolls a 19 plus 12.
Yeah, yeah. Just funny. Because that, like, third, it's kind of appropriate. Al is just like,
Made out of magic.
whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah. So because CJ's not here, I'll just give it to the group. As you're discussing the symbols in this, and Rock will be like, there was a moment in time in this campaign when you guys were meeting Sej, and Al, you were disguising, and you were going in and listening to the Central Bounty, and you listening to the sermon, and you heard the sister speaking, and you got the sense, Al, and this is like Rock's understanding now that he's putting pieces together. Al, you mentioned that somehow the words the sister was saying had weight. Like it was swaying people, convincing people, this and that. At the time, you probably weren't aware and looking around, but there was actually the symbols in the area. And Rock is starting to realize the symbols are what keep people here. The symbols are the hooks that are in the people. And it is not necessarily, maybe it is magnifying it, absolutely. It is, it is it is exposure and duration. That is why you guys are not necessarily effective. You guys don't live here. You guys have only been here on and off for like a month or so. Some of these people have been here probably their entire lives. So they are just have been exposed to these for who knows how long. And Rock is just like, oh God, exposure. Oh God, they're stuck. It's he looks at the moon, he looks at the people, he's like, oh, the boot. What Rock figures out is the light of the moon is activating the glyphs that have slowly worked their way into influencing the denizens of Green Hill.
Sej, you want to make it bright then? With your light? If that's
Hmm.
what's. Maybe that'll override this? Who
Oh,
knows?
and also, real quick, Prinar, the guy that you slapped, face down on the dirt, unconscious, not dead, because I know you didn't want.
Hey, at least he's not moving dirt now.
Yeah, he's just.
See, I'm thinking positive.
Good.
Yeah. I will say
Orbital strike.
one good thing is a few of the people that were like, we'll just call them drones for this group. They didn't seem to respond to the fact that you attacked one of their people. Just kind of just continue moving.
When I make it bright, maybe we can shake some of these people.
Yeah.
Is there any clearing or anywhere defensible up ahead? Because once that happens, there's no turning back.
Not you guys are doing it at the Central Bounty? Is that the
Yeah, where the tree is.
so no, not really. So interesting enough, like the Central Bounty was a very narrow building. It might be like 30, 40 feet wide, but it's only maybe about 15 feet, you know, uh, it's thick. Um, So it was very much like an entry point, and then you walked in and you were exposed to this beautiful garden that Cassidy used to take care of. And there was a tree. And now this tree has basically swollen to unnatural sizes, and the ground and its roots have kind of like gnarled and warped and ripped through the uh, the floor essentially. And you see like all the plant matter and like so it's just like this almost like semi-enclosed jungle space at this point, thanks to the exposure that it's been in. And you just see as you guys are kind of approaching, there's just bags and satchels of this compost and material all over. People are just dropping it, just moving. And they'll bump into you and just keep moving.
All right, as we're moving towards in a somewhat of a like I don't know, I guess we're all together kind of moving through the crowd, or at least in some part of the crowd, but
Mm,
when we get 60 feet from the tree at the center where that garden is, I'm
okay.
going to call a dawn right on top of the tree and hopefully illuminate the entire like square. At least for a little bit, see what happens.
I get you. I'm just sitting down. I need to look at the details on Dawn real quick.
I'll post it if you need it. It's
60 feet, 30-foot area. So are you trying to get it like at the top of the tree or just like when you're within the tree, just have it beaconing off the tree? That's my question. Because the tree's pretty damn tall. Keep that in mind.
it's like straight down as if it was cylindrical, straight down from the heavens, just like my
All right.
other spell.
As best as you can. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're saying. So you're gonna basically like wreath the, or sorry, not wreath, spotlight the tree with your dawn.
Al, you
Yeah,
Uh,
and
said there.
see what happens.
gotcha.
Sorry.
See if like
Gotcha.
the actual sun comes through like this weird darkness and see what happens.
Yeah,
Because in it it says this light is
is
sunlight.
sunlight. No, I understand. Yeah, okay. And what's up, Dragna?
You said there are other buildings around the that gazebo building, right? Or the building we're
What's that?
going to.
Yes, yeah, it's part of
So
many
since
buildings.
we are crowded, I'm going to tell everybody I'm going to get on top of one of the rooftops so we can see if anybody's coming.
Okay.
And the nearest building that's tall, I'll just use my new shadow step and just kind of bamf up there.
Okay. Sure. Easy enough. This is, I guess, the first time that they'll see you.
Would
Is
Rock
there any
just jump up there then maybe to follow?
15 feet straight up? I mean, yeah, he could.
It
If he
just
wants
seems like a
to.
Rock thing to do.
Yeah. Is there any like visual that you wish to give your shadow step? This is like the first time that you're properly using it.
I'm going to say what it kind of looks like is like a dark, like cylinder of energy appears beside me. I just kind of
Mhm.
step into it
Okay,
and I appear up there.
got you. So it's just a brief, like, kind of like the shadow almost like inks up for a moment. You just kind of through the
Yes.
cylinder. Okay. So yeah, for the first time, because you guys have kind of gathered, you see Dragnar and you're like, you guys go. And he just this and the rock just sees you. He's like looking, and then he sees you on the roof, and he's like leaps after you. So you guys are up on the building somewhere. Dawn says as you with the group kind of moving through the crowd. Again, they're not impeding your way. They're just kind of gathered and clustered and mindless. You go and you look up and you just kind of invoke Surya, your son, and yeah, your dawn spell manifests on the tree, kind of, spotlighting it as best as it can. And there is that warmth instantly returns in the area. It's like, you didn't real, it's you're back to that normal temperature. And the people that were just kind of in the area, they just kind of pause for a second and shake it off, and then just kind of look.
If I see one doing that, yeah, I'm gonna like smack him lightly, not as hard as Dragnar, potentially be like, hey, hey, yeah, get out of it.
What's going? What's
Well, I'm
what's
holding my hand up like I'm holding a mote of sun, and my eyes
okay?
are glowing, conjuring it. It's held for a minute. So while
Hmm.
that's happening, and if I notice something like that is happening, I'm gonna yell out to Dregnar and say something.
Yeah, and Yeah, like people are just starting to like kind of coming through, but you see, it's the best like visual that I can give is kind of like when there's like a static like in their minds, like you could see like it's almost the combating forces now of the nullifying powers of the sun, but they're still being kind of basked by this pale light because it didn't remove the pale light, and they're just kind of like in a weird twitchy kind of. Sometimes they take like a step one way, they take another way. They're like, oh, what's happening? They get kind of fixated, I guess you would say, on their task at hand. And now there's like an area just like what is it like 60 feet of just
When Sesh says that, I'm gonna glance around. Is anyone further away doing the same thing, or are they just going through their zombie motions?
zombie motion.
I'll be like, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll look at Rock and say, "Do your thaumaturgy thing and tell him to leave."
Yeah, we'll be like one, two. Um, general average rolls, you're saying. And one more set. I'll just see.
So
We got two natural.
the guy I was holding, I'll just like shove when as soon as I hear that,
Yeah.
like kind of kick him away and be like, "Get!"
Yeah. So as the voice kind of ripples through, and then the people like they some of them like they start to kind of like just out of hearing the loud boom, just suddenly instinct kicks in. They just start to run, but then they get like a good 30, 40 feet, and then they just kind of pause and stutter again. And the moment that they break out of the sunlight, you see them just kind of get back to the and just start walking back.
So Sesh, unless you got a summon sun spell, we're screwed.
Yeah.
As soon as they're outside of your light, they go back to zombie mode.
And then, interestingly enough, as that echoing, booming carries through, Davis, I'm gonna give it to you because you have the passive bonus, right? Yours is 20, right? Right now.
Perception is 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, Davis, you're the only one that would notice this. The like some of the the dirt because they're putting the satchels, but they're also kind of dumping it like in the area that you guys are in. You see like one of the mounds, Davis. You swear, just kind of twitch a little bit.
Guys, the compost is reacting over the bond, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. Just like you're really, it's just super subtle, and you're like,
All right, yeah, glaive at the ready. I'm just actually like, I'm gonna stand guard over it and make sure nothing comes out of it.
okay.
I think it's time for this tree to go.
Yeah, if we can get the tree up, then do it. I don't. The trees are not easy to burn when they're alive, but sure.
I look at Rock, light that some bitch up.
Uh, Obviously, I have not messed with his spells. So let me see. I know he took lightning bolt. I don't know if he took.
So did he get his new spell?
I don't know if he prepared it.
Uh,
That was for him to decide.
Gotcha.
He didn't tell me.
He prepared nothing but fireballs.
I see lightning bolt. I see Barthic Bond. I see Dragon's Breath.
He can command the tree to burn, to set to alight.
I see lightning bolt. So we'll say like that's impacty enough. I mean you're still doing damage to the tree, right?
And
So
it does ignite flammable objects, but live trees aren't
I'll
super flammable.
yeah.
I'll do the honors.
He'll join in with the lightning bolt for sure. Link, but go ahead. So like Saj, you have the going.
While the it's only a minute long that I could hold that dawn, and
Yeah.
as it starts to fade,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to imbue that with our sun
Okay.
from our reality.
Sure. Yeah,
But
yeah,
as
yeah,
it
yeah.
starts to fade, I'm going to flame strike it.
Oh, so you're
Oh
gonna
hell
go
yeah!
like big
Going
level.
all out on
Okay.
this tree. I want this tree to go away.
Okay. Alright, just gotta sit down. So yeah, as you see like you says you're starting to feel like the light starting to kind of retract back in. And rather than just allowing it to dissipate. You focus and harness it. You're like, come on, sir. And all of you just kind of see this little. It's hard to explain, but essentially what you would understand is like this little tear in the darkness, and then this like trickling, wavy spiral of light just kind of comes down, and then manifests and meets that dawn spell, and just goes, and like, you can almost feel the intense radiant, radiant energy. Just, go ahead and roll your damages. And then Rock at that same cue will release a lightning bolt directly at the tree.
Do you want me to roll his damage?
Yeah, so go ahead and do 8d6. A tree does not have a dex save, obviously.
It's two 4d6s, right?
Oh shit! I rolled well
Yes.
for that.
Nice.
So 35. And I need to mark off a 3rd level spell slot.
Yes.
So 35 plus 28, 55, 63. Did I do the
Yeah,
damage
63.
right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. So this intense column of light, and then this crackling white and blue and purple just lightning out of the roof, collide, splash into this oversized tree, and you hear splintering and cracking. Like most of us here, we live in a hurricane area, so we've heard the sound when like trees are starting to like sway way too much, and that twisting, breaking sound of large tree limbs, and like there's smoke and fire. It is starting. It doesn't necessarily ignite, but it does like take significant damage, and like large trees. And Davis, as this happens, you notice that like the loose earth and dirt just kind of starts to it's like slurp up, and a wave of something just kind of comes towards like the closest one of you.
I'm hitting.
So I'll just say,
If I
yeah,
can
you're
hit it, I'll hit
noticing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can swipe at it,
Sure.
and essentially this mound of decomposing fruit and fish and earth and mud just kind of towards you. Yeah, that'll most certainly hit. I would
It's a
guess.
miss.
That misses. A 20 is actually a miss.
Well, let's see. Let's chat. No, it
A
definitely
plus
hits.
9 for 29.
Yeah, no, I know. You're good.
Your damage, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. 20 total.
20 total. This thing has. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, cool. You're good. Actually, let me make sure that it is the right stat block that I'm looking at. Forgive me. I see vermin. I see my hags.
Well, this one's a hag. This is the compost hag.
You figured it out.
And
No.
weirdly enough, if I can I put a bear die on it?
Uh, it is a creature.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Then I will brain on it.
What the hell? Huh. I thought I made a stat block for him. I guess I'm using this for right now, and then I'll figure it out. So yeah, the token. I have a token. I think I have it. All right, just grab these real quick because they're on the wrong screen. Copy and put that here. And these might be oversized. Oh yeah, these things are like way too big. Bleh, rotting, decomposing food. There you go. Oh, I put the
We're
stats
still on the
on.
town screen as far as I can see.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you not see this fruit looking?
Oh,
I was
wow, yeah, I
looking
had to zoom out.
for.
Okay, because I was already
Yeah.
zoomed in. I gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So I'll move it somewhere. But these are like basically it's rotting, decomposing food that I'm using for the tokens.
It's coming
'Cause
right
it can.
for us.
Yeah. So it's just gonna. It sneeze. Yeah. It's literally as the impacts happen. Oh, I gotta sneeze one more time, maybe. No, we're good. Okay. That one little concentrated pile that you saw of the compost David just kind of slurps up and towards you. You do manage to strike it. You do 20 damage. And then it will attempt to engulf you, I believe.
It can do that from 10 feet away.
Uh,
Well, so
no. So yeah, you
yeah,
stop
0
it.
speed. Yep.
Oh wait, why is it 0 speed?
Sentinel. I hit it
That
with a
wasn't an
reaction.
attack.
Oh, it wasn't?
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of, like it's kind of it. You smack it in such a way that its mask kind of seizes up, and I guess now we'll roll initiative.
Like,
So
guys. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna use my boots for this initiative, cause fuck it.
Because looking, I can. Let me find a good map to put you guys on real quick, if I have one. I don't want to put you on that one. You know what? I'll just clean up this one real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to put a dot on the massive
Yes, I
crap.
will.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna try to move things that don't need to be here, just kind of off to the side. So, Dragnar, Haunt, Orby. I mean, I guess all that kind of works. I just need to put. I don't have a grid, so we'll just kind of do Theater of the Mind more. Victor, Essos. We don't need this guy. We'll put the Braze on another layer. Um, I will try not to move the red stuff, essentially. And yeah, so guys, go ahead. I think the tracker is up. Go ahead and roll me some initiatives.
I rolled by manual. I'll just edit it once I.
I can't select myself in this map.
Um, you cannot.
Hang on, I'll try putting a new. There we go. I put a new me now.
Oh, okay. Die. There you go.
Whoops, actually.
Oh,
I get to use my new stuff.
is that an apricot?
Something. It's rotting. That's all I know.
Rotten apples.
Hey, Adam, on the character sheet in roll 20, it's showing my initiative is 3 and it's supposed to be 8.
Did you get rid of your 1 feet by mistake? Your bullet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, on roll 20. Oh, on roll 20.
I mean, you can just manually edit your initiative once you.
Yeah.
That's
Let
what I
me
did,
see.
because I had to add the boots and stuff.
Yeah. But here, I can do it real quick for characters. Ragnar. Character sheet. Initiative. I gotta go to gear, maybe. Uh, Initiative modifier. What is this supposed to be? 8, you said?
Yeah.
That did give you 11. So I need to do plus 4 then.
I'm cool with 8. I got 11.
So that gave you 7. So if I do 5. Okay. There you go. You got your 8.
Shit.
Uh, let's lower the
Them blueberries are
music.
looking good.
Yeah, man. Ah. Okay. And then these guys will roll a. Oh, hey. You guys will appreciate this number, I think. I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
But it's funny because you're about to see what its initiative is, and it's just like, oh, okay.
It's a 15.
It's not quite that undexy, but yes.
Nice.
Oops, wrong way. descending.
So for my consummate command, I will definitely give Pridnar, aka Dregnar, a bonus action.
Okay.
I guess I'll give Al one, and Karos, can you use bonus actions well to start things?
Let me see. I mean, I can do a quick toss, but that's about it. I think. Like, I've got bonus actions, but they're just not actions that really do much on their own.
Yeah, because I can't really do much of anything except for... Actually, wait, I did Moment of Courage. I did the tip the scales, so I can actually give people temp HP with it, potentially, but I don't know if I want to waste a merit die for that.
What exactly does that do again, David?
Oh, I
Just
can do
gives me a
Spotter's
bonus.
Order. Derp. Yeah, you just get a bonus action, but you use your reaction to do it. But you're first on the turn order, so it's not going to matter.
Well, no, he gets to use it.
Prior to his
Wait.
turn.
Yes.
Right.
So this will like allow him to.
It's just a free bonus action for him.
raid. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he can reaction raid.
Shadow step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I will. Wait, what was I gonna do? I just looked at it.
You're fine. Take your time.
Oh, I can Spotter's Order someone. I don't think. Does that if Al has his crossbow out, I'll Spotter's Order him. What do you have at?
He has nothing out right now. He's gonna go for the whip first, but yeah, nothing in his hands.
Is anything close enough to Al for him to even hit with that whip?
No, he was near-ish Davis before the combos happened.
He was nearish.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Sure.
Why not? Just, again, theater of the mind, guys.
So yeah, I'll just be like, I'll hit this thing. So I'll give myself a bonus. So the bonus actions will be Dregnar, Al, and then I will Spotter's Order Al with my bonus action using my reaction.
Okay. So no reaction for you.
Correct.
So. All right.
And then for muster, I'll just do the top three. I'll do Dregnar, Karos, and myself.
Okay.
So chess
So
pieces.
Dregnar, Karos, and Davis, go ahead and pony yourself or chess piece yourself. Excuse me.
Okay. And does all this, the 3 bonus actions as
So,
reactions? Is that
yes.
right now?
You're using
Yes.
your reaction for my Spotter's Order.
To attack.
What did I get?
Nothing. Oh, you got the muster, sorry. So
you
the
get
little chess piece,
count.
which is the double proficiency bonus on things that haven't acted yet.
Ah, gotcha.
I'll paste it in the channel again.
So am I good to slap him from 15 feet?
Yes, you're good to slap this guy.
That's a nat 1. 8 total.
Nice. Nat 20 to nat 1. Let's go.
But you can spend his merit or his
This
merit
is
die to
true.
try to hit it.
Roll at a d10. Roll a d10.
Yeah.
6 or higher, you hit.
Oh, I have those off to the side. I don't even use those.
And then you said
9.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, you hit. So it misses, like it cracks and it like he manages to find purchase. Go ahead and roll that 2d4.
It is 2d4 if within 5 feet.
No, it's a whip. It's 2d4. 2d4 plus your dex.
Okay, the additional is there we go. Okay. Oh. 7 plus 3, 10.
That's 3 times. And it
Nice.
should be. Yeah, 10. Nice. So yeah, solid little crack. As it like kind of finds surface and like part of it just kind of falls and it just kind of slurps in and gets like part of the mound again.
That was your reaction too, by the way.
Yeah, so orange dot yourself, Al, if you'd be so kind.
Hey.
Alright, so Dregnar, you get to use your reaction before your turn.
Okay, how
Go
far
up-
away? Sorry, go ahead.
To use a better. Yeah, go ahead. You're on the roof. So,
Yeah, how far away are they from me? Like the nearest one?
probably counting for verticality, maybe about 80 or so feet.
You said
Not
30?
even. 40 or so feet. Yeah.
So real quick, these are all just like various compost piles that are moving? Or-
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so I will use my reaction to activate Shadow Step.
Okay. To do your bonus action shadows up, I guess, so no reaction. Voodoo. Okay. And that was at the start of initiative. So now you get your turn back. So now it is your turn.
Now you're dead.
And now you die. So now you get your full complement back. So whoop.
Okay, and then I'm just going to attack it 3 times.
Double
Okay.
proficiency.
Are you doing anything as your bonus action now?
I'm going to bonus action rage, so I will not
Oh,
attack 3 times. I'll attack twice, and then
gotcha.
I will also be reckless attacking.
Nice.
Oh, so full out. Okay.
So add +4 to these attack rolls.
Correct.
All right. Burning Skull for the reckless. Roar.
So 17.
17 hits.
Whew, yeah.
Hits. Go ahead and roll me some damages.
So the first one is 19 points of damage,
Okay. As you're punching a mound of dirt and organic matter.
and then 5 more.
Okay. Your hands are, your Shoj, your hands are
Oh
thoroughly
no,
just.
no, I'm just punching. I'm not using the sword.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, your hands are thoroughly and getting just covered in this compost dirt.
Yeah, because I don't know if they have. I'm maximizing my Kai powered strikes.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Anything else?
That is it.
Okie dokie. Karos.
Yeah.
Who did you target, Davis, with the bone sections?
I realized I couldn't actually do Al twice because he needs his reaction
Yeah.
once for a spotter's order,
Mhm.
so I guess I just only got 2 people, which is fine.
Okay, got it. All right, Carlos.
How far away? I know we're theater of the mind, but I don't know how I was laid out.
I would have. It's up to you. I imagine you guys were fairly close. Like, you know, um, for you, I would say if you were kind of in the back, you maybe are able to like dash up and then maybe use your resolute to smack him once or something like that. But
Okay.
I don't know how far up you were. Frankly, like to be fair, like Al was probably like he was within 15 feet.
I
So
would have been, well, I can't, I would have come in with Sedge, and then if we met up with everybody else, or if we were just all in the town square, and then,
well, you were in like the area. So Sedge was about 60 some feet away from the tree when he did the light, the dawn
Okay.
Yeah, and I
spell.
would have planted myself right there for a little bit while I was
Yeah.
casting. So either
That's
you like stuck with me or like you went on ahead a little bit. So you're about 60 feet away.
okay. Is the tree currently burning, or did it just sort of like, it's
it had
singed?
yeah, it had singed like a few large branches snapped and like some of them twisted and fall, some are twisted and kind of like hanging there precariously. It was a huge tree. It was like over 100 feet tall at this point. So it was just
Smoldering a bit.
Okay.
smoldering a bit. Yeah, there's definitely visual damage from the 63 points of damage that it took in like a moment.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will, I guess, head towards the closest muck pile. Um, are they all like, all 4 of them are like close together, or?
Yeah, essentially they were, maybe the spacing is a little bit should be more like bleh, bleh, bleh for the visual. But yeah, they were basically like four of the most near piles kind of surged forward.
Okay.
And like amongst them is like, what you would typically think of compost material that's like some of it's completely broken down, but some of it is just like you see like a loose fit, rotting piece of fruit kind of and fish heads and stuff.
Yeah.
Because clearly they don't listen to composting rules and they throw everything into the pile.
Yeah, sure. Let's do a dash. We'll get over toward the one that Dragnar's by,
Sure.
and let loose one swing of the flail.
Okay.
think that's plus 13.
Yes, with double as a muster. Yeah. So that hit,
Okay.
and you're hitting the same. You're hitting the rotten apricot one.
Yeah. And that would be 15
Oh,
from
you just stab it.
savage attack, right?
All right. So you use a resolute attack because you dash. Just smack it. Okay. Just and like your flail goes in it, just gets stuck, and you kind of whip it back out. It's just kind of drip. Like some of the dirt, biomass kind of dripping off. Anything else?
I wish I had oil flasks or something, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I think that'll be the end just because there's not really anything worth tossing into these things at the moment.
Gotcha. So
But
now,
I was just gonna say, is there anything other than just like the food piles piled up here? Like, have people been bringing materials, wood, gifts,
as you,
baskets,
yeah,
whatever?
so as you kind of quickly look around, there are, um, there are not like you see like some of the streamers and the stones with different carvings and symbols on them, but essentially every basket or offering of food, what was being done was being taken, and then they were taking them to these compost piles
Okay.
to make something, And so yeah, as you kind of withdraw, you kind of look around and you see no, like there's just bags and satchels and whatever mounds of dirt just kind of lurching forward.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. Woohoo! We get to start having these things go forward. Dregnon, go ahead and roll me whatever you want, 50-50. Just and
D2.
yeah. So high is good for you, low is bad for you. Mm, This one's able to kind of slurp forward, get to you. This one is kind of out of the way, and it'll move quickly and kind of dash towards. This one will engage. All right. So Dragon, we'll start with you. These guys
Miss.
have multi-attack. If both attacks hit, they can do that. And then, okay, wait, let me read. So, blah 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 does 2 attacks. If both hit a medium or smaller creature, the creature is grappled. And this can engulf it. Okay, cool. All right. So we want. So the apricot, the one that you've attacked. Both actually miss. Oh no, because it's an advantage. So one miss. Two misses. Just kind of like sloughs on you, and then you just manage to kind of shake it off. It doesn't like actually get purchased. The one that has rapidly approached you. Um, natural 17, so
Hit.
24 to hit. Okay, and the other attack is a miss. So just one, just gonna, and you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as this biomass kind of slams into you, but it's not able to like surround and engulf you. Um, those were those two, and then now Davis, the one that you were kind of messing with, it lunges forward with both of its attacks.
Yeah, I don't have my
An
reaction
11,
anymore, so hey,
yeah, an 11 misses you, but does an 18 hit?
it does.
Okay, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, and then Dregnar, you also take
Oh yeah,
four
cold
points of
damage.
cold damage. Yeah,
How much?
4 points before resistances, obviously. So
Got it.
okay, and then this one over here just lurched forward. All right, Davis, you get your reaction back. It is your turn.
Hooray! Can't.
Oop.
There it is. Okay. I'm gonna slide between these guys. And since they were picking on this one, I'm gonna hit that one, the apricot.
Okay, so as you kind of like move in, kind of getting into the space, go for it.
I will do not ferocious strike first. I will just do regular attack.
Okay.
17.
Oh, it hits.
All right, then I will merit die it.
Okay. Oh, you kind of come down over,
Yeah. Let's
getting
see.
it like wedged for a moment, then moving your blade back out.
Damage is 11.
Okay, solid hit.
Second attack, I will go full ferocious strike on it.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 to hit, misses. You like make solid impact, and
Okay.
you just you don't feel like it like actually did anything. It
Yeah.
misses.
So roll the d10. 7. So that hits.
Hits. Okay.
So then my damage is gonna be 17 damage.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Then I
Part of
unbrain.
it is just starting to kind of trail behind it at this point, with you guys hitting it.
And bonus action. I'll just pommel strike it.
Okay.
Regular attack on this one. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
What the hell is the damage? It's D4 plus something.
D4.
It's D4 plus my strength. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Yeah. It's boom. You like kind of unleash this flurry on it.
And with the tempered hand, since I hit it twice,
It is large, so yeah, you can move it.
I will shove it away from this guy and kind of them, so like kind of in this direction.
Okay.
10 feet total, both ways, which may
Yeah,
take me out of the range of this guy for an AOO.
For which guy?
From this
Oh,
guy.
because you're
Because
gonna
I'm
step forward,
following it.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're stepping forward. Yeah,
Actually,
I'll
I'll
say
only
that.
follow it once, so he'll be 15 feet out of my range right now. But
That's fine. Yeah. So that'll say like you technically like move it once, you step forward, you look behind you, and you just don't move the other time.
yeah,
Okay, perfect. Cool. Anything else? Sir?
that's it.
All right. Al, you get your reaction back. It's your turn.
Huzzah! Thank you.
Whoosh.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna inspire Davis. I'm just gonna throw out the hell you just going in there? I got your back. I'm gonna circle the blueberries,
The
keeping
blueberries.
15-foot distance. You can't tell with
Okay.
rocks. Rocks are blueberries, but I like them.
Intended to be rotting food, so probably blueberries.
Gravel, gotcha.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna try and whip it again. Is Davis out of range for flanking?
Yes.
19 to hit.
Oh, that most certainly is. Yeah.
Damage is
Oh yeah.
5 plus 5 plus 3, 8 damage. And I'm gonna choose to grapple him. Grapple restrain.
It is large, so yeah, you just kind of, and you just the whip just kind of extends and starts wrapping, and in an odd way manages to secure this lump of biomass. But yeah, it's a restraint.
I was excited doing that for the first time. It's like, wow, it does work. And then as the rest of my action, I'm gonna try a vicious mockery on it. Just gonna yell out, do you think this pile of shit has feelings?
Not immune
Honest
to
question.
psychic. Oh,
Ooh.
we rolled a 13 plus 0, so yeah, it fails.
Nice. 2d4 coming right up. 6. 6
Sick.
psychic damage.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of like while it's like restrained, you just kind of pull on it tighter. Like you just kind of see like again, it's a lump of shambling debris and compost.
So we missed a turn order. If it's my fault, I forgot to mention Rock's turn order. I just rolled his
Oh.
initiative.
Oh,
What
So
is
he actually beat me. He's 18.10. So
it?
otherwise, that is my turn, though.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and retroactively give Rock his turn real quick. All right, what's Rock doing?
I mean, so these kind of are all in a line, right? Potentially, could he lightning bolt all of them?
Yeah, he can position himself and maybe get like
I mean,
two or
could
three of
he
them.
could he staff the crow cop somewhere that he could get in a good line with all of them?
Or with at least three of them, not four, because they're kind of
Yeah, oh
spread out.
yeah. No, there's no way to get 4, I would say, but like just over here
Sure.
somewhere to.
Yeah, we'll visually say he just and just kind of stutter steps over and then again channeling and just stepping forward.
Yeah,
That's the same.
dex save 16.
Okay, so three of them. Rolled 2 6s. Oh, and I rolled one too many
I
dice.
rolled
But
pretty
hey, it doesn't
decent
matter because
damage
they
again.
both fail. All right, so they all fail, and this is lightning damage.
It is 30, yeah, 86 lightning damage. Yep.
So as the lightning kind of streaks through,
If they're flammable, they're lit on fire. It's just flammable objects.
or
They're not objects. They're creatures. Never mind.
oh, there's a lightning bolt.
Yeah, it says the lightning ignites flammable objects in the
Oh,
area.
cool. I like that. However, there's something you weren't accounting for. Let me make sure I didn't make. I know I edited these. Give me a second. No, okay, yeah, I had to edit these because why would they be subject to this? I just have to find it. I have to remember what I edited them to. So 30, you said? Just
Yeah, it's
streaks.
something. 30 lightning. And you'll have to mark
Uh,
off the spell.
I will. And then like Dregnar, you kind of like hear the crackling kind of striking through, and you just kind of move. It strikes through, and that one just kind of like starts to like crackle. But the lightning continues to carry through. Doesn't make. It doesn't arc onto you. You're safe. All right, that's 90 damage in a turn.
He doesn't have any bonus action cantrips, so yeah, that's good.
Okay. Al, you were good. You used your bardic and okay. You grenaded one of them. All right, Sedge. Lightning just twice. You saw it hit the tree, and then you saw another one through these mounds of compost.
Impressive. So each one of these rotting fruit tokens is like a compost beast.
Yeah, essentially, it's a shambling. Well, to use what it is, it's a shambling mound of compost and debris and biomass.
I'm gonna scorching ray 3 of them. That one, and that one.
So you're shooting at the lowest level you can. Just one, two, three.
Yeah, it's a second level. I'm
2d6 of
gonna
fire.
yeah, I'm gonna roll to hit in D&D. Oh, this might not actually hit. 12.
It makes like impact and just like the flame gets kind of put out.
Okay. So it's a roll to hit for each one, right? Let me read
Yes.
it.
Just
Okay.
3 rays in quick
Oh
succession.
my gosh.
Natural what?
Yeah. Yeah. With all my bonuses, it's a 10, but it's still
Doesn't matter. And then the last one.
Oh my. Oh, well, it's not bad. 16.
The 16 does hit the one
The
that you
last
guys are
one in the
doing.
line. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a 2d6. All right. 7. Hit for 7.
7. Strikes it, and you're looking at it, and it just kind of takes the hit. Just kinda, you were hoping for a little bit more there.
Absolutely.
Anything else? Any movement? Anything like that? you say anything, Donnie? I didn't hear you.
No, I was thinking if I wanted to move or not. I think I'm gonna move a little bit this way towards Al.
Yeah. Shift away.
After I saw that kind of fizzled out, I'm gonna try to play a little bit more at distance because that wasn't very nice.
Very cool. All right.
But that's it for
And
now.
all right, Prydar.
Can you send Pebble here to distract this one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Would that mean I get advantage on that one?
For one attack.
For one attack.
Or just one attack?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just gonna reckless anyway. I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Shift.
attack the one I've been attacking. Peach,
Okay.
apricot, whatever it is.
Okay. Apricot, and then this is I don't know.
Apple,
Peach,
kind of.
apple. Yeah.
That stem looks more like an apple.
Yeah. Okay. Solid hit again. You're just like just going into it with your fists and your knees and everything.
So 19 damage. Is it still up?
Yeah, it seems to still have some sort of amalgamated mass.
Ooh, damn.
That'll hit.
Assuming it's still up.
Barely. It's just like you get the sense.
Bonus action, unarmed.
Yeah, so like as you're like punching it, you feel like your key is connecting with this, and you're like, oh, this thing is almost about to lose whatever's tethering it to this reality. Yeah, that
And then
hits,
I
and then
hit against right.
there we go. So as you crack it one final time, it just kind of and it just kind of just lofts and it loses its like hulking form. It just starts to be, and it just kind of becomes a mound,
Okay,
a
I
regular,
still sorry.
just a regular mound. Blech.
Yeah, I still have some more movement, correct?
Oh, absolutely, you got tons of movement.
And I'll telekinetic thing. Flanking.
I like it. Very cool. All right.
And I'm done.
Nice. Good turn. All right, Karis.
All right.
Flanker.
Yep.
Flanker.
I'll shift around in the flanking position here.
Shifting isn't in 5th edition, it's a 4th edition thing.
Fine. I will meander.
I literally thought you were gonna say like a hop skip. I was like, yeah. All right.
Mosey on
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. So you get
And-
flanking advantage. Yes.
Yes.
Most certainly hits. They're not that hard to hit. There's just a lot to them. Oh, so savage attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
There, and the flail is just like you just take it like over the top and like slam into it, and like you as it does, the flail just carries through and rips a chunk of this biomass off of it.
16 for the
Because of
second one.
flanking, you hit. Yeah, because of flanking.
All right.
Whip back around, smack it again for 8.
Oh, bad roll for that one.
Okay. I mean, you're beating into it, but it is still largely an amalgamation of moving biomass.
All right, and then I'm gonna save my stuff for non-trash pile fights.
Understood.
So yeah, I'll
Quite
be done.
really a trash pile.
Yeah.
All right. All right, give me 1 second. What is that? It's supposed to be. All right. So as you guys are kind of like wailing into it, and Al, another mound just kind of slops up on top of you, like up to you, off to the side. Maybe if I can get it to work. There we go.
Oh,
Since you
shit.
killed this
But
one
it's
already.
dead.
Yeah.
Whew. Next strike.
And it's a reanimator. There you go. Blah.
Oh.
Slops up onto you.
Zombie compost pile, run!
If only. And then another one. out of like from the distance, just starts to, but it doesn't actually like get to attack. It just kind of like surges forward, dashing towards you, Dreg. Eh. And then the one with the grenade will slurp forward, and these are both at disadvantage.
He's restrained.
Yeah, speed 0.
Speed 0. So it's at the end of his turn that he can make the escape, or is it the beginning? Did I say?
End of his turn.
End of his turn. Does he have reach? I don't think so. He's large. I doubt he's got reach. Wow. He's just useless. Wait, where'd I put the stat block on this guy? Where'd I put it? Okay, there it is.
In the trash bin where it belongs.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying the trash jokes. Okay, yep, nope. Alright, it's gonna try to save. It is restrained still. Like it's trying, it doesn't understand how it can't get out. It's the magical bonds of the whip.
So Al's
have it
somehow
catch.
winning a rodeo against like this gigantic thing.
Yeah. It is quite literally a large pile of compost. The one that surged up against you, Al, it did not have to dash to get to you, so 2 attacks. Rolls a natural 2 and a natural 4. Misses you
think I'm safe.
you quickly kind of hop off to the side.
Pop, pop,
Davis,
pop.
that one is dead. The peach, because it was, or the apple, because it was hit by Carlos, it will retaliate into him. Ooh, I might actually get my first double hit. 24 and 19, Carlos.
That will hit.
Okay. You take, first hit is 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Second one is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And then, because you are a medium creature, you are instantly grappled because it hits you with both, and you are becoming engulfed. The engulfed target is blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe, and must make a save to leave at the end of each of the mound turns. If the mound moves, the engulfed target moves with it. If the mound can only have one target engulfed. Okay. So for the visual of this, I'm going to just put a pink dot on you just so I know that you are engulfed.
He gelatinous cubed your ass.
Alright, so just to read it again. Okay. The mound engulfs a medium or smaller creature grappled by it, which you are currently grappled because you got hit by both attacks. The engulfed target is blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. It must succeed a DC Constitution saving throw at the start of each of the mount's turn, or take so much damage. If the mount moves, the engulfed target moves with it. The mount can only have one engulfed thing at a time.
How close is he to me? Is he far away? No, he's not that far away.
15, 20 feet, something like that.
Is it possible to bonus action sanctuary him from this?
No,
Well,
this would
You can only use
during
reaction.
this, I guess it.
this would be a reaction to that because it's not on your turn, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you just see like Karos, like he's not like complete, like it's just starting to like wash over him, and he's just like starting to get like overwhelmed by this sheer biomass flooding over him. He's like getting in his mouth, and you see more of the mass that you see at Karos right now. And that was that guy, and then this one it can't reach, and you dashed away from it. No, you didn't dash away from it, so now it can dash and get right on top of you, but it can't attack. So it's like, surge towards you, after you. Yeah, that is that one surge. That one, yeah, that's their turns. Okay, this guy's no longer grenaded. That's the end of his turn. Right, rock on the roof. Just sees Karos getting.
Yeah, that's
pushed
definitely got
over.
his attention. Hop down.
Okay.
Get close to this guy,
Okay.
and if he can, like without spending any particular action or anything, in all of the languages he speaks, just like stare at that thing and be like, "Hey," just to see if it reacts. So basically, trying to see if it understands any of the languages that he speaks.
Yeah. So he's just yelling at it.
Yeah. Is there any
Just
reaction?
watching it. Yeah. Just
Shit.
continuing to try to wash it.
Well, then command isn't gonna fucking work.
Mhm.
So
It knows no languages.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I tried.
Mhm.
But Well, then he's gonna say spit him up, and I guess use a ray of sickness on him.
Con save, right?
Yeah, I imagine these things actually have decent con, but it was more for flavor than for efficiency.
Doesn't matter. Roll the natural one.
Nice. All right, so 2d8 poison damage. I'll roll it.
And make sure it's the materia version, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on his sheet. It's materia. 5 poison damage, and it is
And you did it.
poisoned.
And you did it at what level?
First level. First level.
First level. Okay.
However, apparently everybody within 5 feet of it has to make a con saving throw or be poisoned.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because there's
Slash
a explosion of nauseous gas, but not
Yes.
Karos because he's inside of him.
He's inside of it. He's
But
fine.
Dregnar
So,
has to make
Dreg-
a con save. DC
I'm not
16.
I'm not gonna make him make it against Pebble. I'm not gonna be that mean.
18 and a 22.
Yeah, you're fine. So you would say saving throw. So you are not poisoned.
Right.
Yeah, so you're good.
Target is poisoned and it takes 5 poison damage.
So it's not immune to poison.
And he just goes, hey, spit him up.
Get poisoned. I had a. I don't know. Well, no, that's not poison. That's poison. Okay, cool.
And I don't
Nice.
suppose the damage makes him
No,
have to save
does not have
against
that.
spitting him up? Okay.
Nope. No, not that mechanic.
Yeah, that's action. Yeah, it's fine. Done.
Cool.
Yeah,
Now,
Davis isn't a fan of this either. I guess I'll assume this position where Karos was to try and get the flank.
Okay. Sure.
Still 10 feet away, and regular roll against him. That should hit 25.
Definitely hits. I'm just put Karos in front and put him on top.
Oh
of
wait,
Dragon.
I get flanking, right? So let me try crit fish. Nope.
Are you okay? Yeah.
The damage is 7 damage.
Okay. Slice into it, being cautious not to cut in too
Right.
deep and hit your friend.
Second, I'm not gonna merit die that. Second attack. 20.
Oh yeah, hits.
11 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Bonus action, I will do the ferocious strike on this one.
There's a pummel.
And that's gonna miss, yeah. That's gonna be a total of 7
Yeah,
to
misses.
hit.
Yeah, you actually go in there. And you're about to hit it. And you just kind of pull back because you see Karos' face.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna actually back up 5 feet, so that I'm a total of 15 feet away.
Okay. All right. Ow. Just kind of washed over you, but did nothing.
I don't want that thing touching me. How far apart are these two guys? Vaguely.
You said this one was like 15 feet right away, so I'd
Oh,
say
yeah,
it's
you said
roughly about 15 feet.
this was point blank to me.
Yeah, I managed to without having to even dash just right up onto you.
Okay. Use that though. 10. Yeah, I'll let it go. Okay. I'm gonna maintain the whip as it is.
Okay.
With my free left hand, I'm gonna pull out the
Mhm.
pan flute and
Okay.
cast a shatter just beyond where I would be hit.
Okay,
See
so
if
you're
I
trying
can
to
do
hit
both.
these two?
Yes.
Con save, right?
Oh, yeah.
The one
17.
that rushed up on you, natural 20, but the one that you have restrained fails.
Okay.
But go ahead and mark up the spell slot. Roll me them damages.
That was a level 2 spell.
It says you're on deck.
Okay. Total damage 8, so the other one takes half damage, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just
Um,
there's a sound, but it's not as like little bits fly off. It's like
wasn't a solid hit. I think I still have a bonus action. I'll give an inspiration to Sej.
okay. Mark up that inspiration. It says go ahead and give yourself a liar.
Okay.
Cool. And that's it, Al.
I'll move away. I'm might get an opportunity. Trying to figure out if this is decent enough place to stand in. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
That one pile just like it rushed up against you originally. You moved away, and that rushed up against you again.
I'm gonna react with a burning hands.
Oh shit. Okay. Ah! Dex save.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just first level, but it looks like it'd probably pack a punch.
Yeah,
It's a
it's materia
cone, but
version.
I'm gonna fire it off in a direction where it won't hit rock or anybody.
Oh no, they're much further away from you. You're golden. So yeah, natural 7, so it fails, and it's a materia version of Burning Hands. So just make sure.
Yeah. It says material plus whiz mod, so it's
Yes, there we
something
go.
you made for me.
Yeah, 2d8 plus Wisdom mod. So you need to.
On D&D Beyond, it says +4 for my wisdom mod, I think.
Yes. So
Or is it +8?
it's 2d8 plus your Wisdom modifier is what it should be.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
Yeah. Nice. And remind me real quick. Do on your feats, do you still keep the bullet that made your fire spells more potent?
On my feet?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Elemental Adept Fire. Yeah. So you ignore fire resistance.
Cool.
You properly
Very.
scorch this thing. So what is it, 13? Yeah. As it rushes up to you, you're like, ah! And you kind of like,
Yeah, like it just emanates from my hand like a cone.
yep.
Try to
You
like
give
get
it
away from me.
Love it. Yeah, so mark off that spell slot, and actually, it's dead. But the one that you actually did hit should have taken a little bit more damage. My bad. From your Scorching Ray originally. It's my bad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you ignore the resistance. All right. Anything and as far as movement, or are you happy where you're standing?
Well,
It is up
has
against
anybody figured out if these creatures can attack of opportunity if you remove here from it?
I think
almost
most things
always
can.
they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Only one way
Okay.
to find out.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. All right, Pride and Honor. Okay, well, go ahead.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
But you have to leave its range, so you can rotate around it and stuff if you feel
Yep.
like
Yeah,
if
I
you
can
want to get
rotate
over
around it,
here or
but
get towards me or something.
I think I'm gonna like just move right here, so I'm like back and back against Al in
Getting close
case we
to
need
Al.
to
Okay. Yep.
help each other. But that's it.
Gotcha. All right, Pride and Honor.
Okay, reckless attack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to stunning strike the one that Karos is inside of.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay. So I owe you a concept. It rolls a natural 5, so it is stunned.
So it's stunned, but stunned also includes incapacitated.
Correct.
Yes. Which I don't think it means that it naturally will spit him up, but I will make it so that it's a lot easier for
He
Karos.
automatically fails all strength and dex saves and has no reaction or action.
Gotcha. Understood. But like this is he is inside of. I get what you're saying. So, I will
I'm
say
just
that.
trying to help him get out, so he'll
Yeah.
automatically succeed in getting out.
No, I get that. It'll make it a lot easier for him to get out. So,
And then he takes 19 points of damage.
Oof.
And
God,
because I saw that was kind of interesting, I'm going to turn on the other one. I'm going to use one of my attacks on it and try to stunning strike it.
Okay.
Now look at 12 hits.
No.
Probably
So
not.
yeah, you don't even expend the stunning strike. You just
Then
you turn like
go ahead.
miss. Yeah, you like kind of
Okay.
turn.
Okay, and then I'll try to attack it again, doing stunning strike again.
Okay, so you only expend the stunning strike when you hit. So yeah, that'll hit, and I will roll a new one. That's only fair. 16 plus. So yeah, it shrugs off the stun. You do hit, do damage, but no stun.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
And I did my bonus action already. Yeah, so yeah, that's it.
All right. Karos. Because this thing is done, I will say that you do not take the automatic crushing.
I thought that was at the beginning of its turn,
It is at the beginning of its turn.
but it's the
You're
beginning of my
right.
turn.
Yeah, it's the beginning of your turn. So you have it. So it's escape DC. Escape DCs are done at the end of your turns, right? I think so, if I remember right.
Punch it from the inside.
Well, aren't I just trying to get out of the grappled condition?
You are grappled, but it has an escape DC, is what it says. So,
Mm.
so,
Oh, so it doesn't even make it a contested. Interesting.
yes. So like, if both attacks hit a melee or small creature, the target is grappled. Escape DC. At the and and the shambling mount uses its engulf automatically. So when it engulfs the grappled creature, you become blind, you are restrained, and you cannot breathe, and you must make a con save at the start of the mount's turn or take damage. So the escape DC, if I remember right, I could check it up real quick. I think escape DC is always at the end of a turn. It's PHB stuff. I have to, or not Monster Manual stuff. I need to. This is like the one rule I need to remember if it's at the beginning or the end. I never remember. Is escape
Okay.
at start or end of turn? Well, I don't remember. Escaping a grappled. All right, so it is an action to escape unless stated otherwise. There you go. But I
Oh,
will say
and
because it is stunned, you have advantage, obviously. If you wanted to.
sure. No, I was gonna ask. So normally, and it's only because of the whole engulf thing or whatever, but normally if I was going to escape a creature's grapple, either you can do the strength check or dex check,
Yep.
creature's choice, or if the creature is moved away.
Yeah.
Now it says in there when the shambling mound moves, I move with it.
Yes.
It's does that do you take that as when it chooses to use its movement, or just when any time it ends up going from one spot to another? So like if I did a shove attack, I would move with it.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Because that's one of the things, like if you and another creature were grappling each other and you wanted to get loose, you could try a shove instead of a contested check also. Or if they got knocked away by like thunder
Yeah,
wave or
I get
something.
what you're saying. I think the fact that you are kind of like in its space essentially, like it is taking your space. Like if you were
Hmm.
to shove it, you would essentially be moving it. Like if you are the one moving it, then yeah, I would allow you to shove it off. But if Al like did a thunder wave, you would be blasted with the creature. But because you're the point of origin of the force trying to push it off of you, you can shove it away from you. So it's kind of, I kind of rule 50-50 there. Like if you're the one that's in the exact space of this thing, because it is in your space, then you can shove it off of you. But if someone was trying to like shove the creature or blast it, you would move with them. I think that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm absolutely willing to negotiate, but I think that makes sense to me.
So we're gonna
Keep in mind you
we'll
are
try.
blind and restrained, so disadvantage on all types of attacks that you make for sure.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do an athletics action to escape.
Perfect. All right. Escape DC. Go ahead. It is not that crazy for you, I think.
I need to roll higher than a 0.
You just get out. You're just like,
Isn't that funny?
literally, it's a 14 to get out. So yeah, you managed.
Good thing you didn't
All
roll
right,
0.
Yeah.
that's true.
All right, and then you can position yourself anywhere within 5 feet of this guy, wherever you want.
Yeah, I'll take a 5-foot pivot back, kind of over here, and then
Rock is very proud of himself now. Because he's made him
I
spit him
guess
up.
I can't do that. You did a great job, Rock. He'll kind of spit out some muck that was around his mouth. I don't think any of my bonus actions, because I didn't make an attack. So, all right, we will call it there.
Okay, so you manage to rip yourself free, just kind of emerging out.
Yeah.
Not a pleasant taste in your mouth. This thing is stunned until Dragnar. Is it until the
It's the
start
end of my next turn.
end of your next turn? Okay.
And if you notice, I have a number 2 on mine. That's for how many stunning strikes I've used, the free ones.
Okay, perfect. I
Right.
appreciate that. That's a good way to track it. Okay, so the one that you got out of Karos just doesn't seem to be, doing much. The other one, so we'll go with Dragnar, the one that you attempted to like backhand and then punch again to stun it, had no effect. You did go reckless, so these attacks are at advantage.
Yep.
Natural 20
That's a miss.
and natural. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 2, so the natural 20 comes in. You take 8, 14, 18, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage. It's not able to engulf you because it only hit you once. The one that's restrained can't do anything. The one that's stunned can't do anything. Oh no, the one that's restrained will try to break. There was a 4. Can't. The one that rushed up on Al, 2 attacks. 23 and 15, Al.
The 23 hits. The other one misses.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced by your armor.
Cool.
And then Sedge, the one that rushed after you.
I'm gonna warding flare the first attack.
Okay, well that makes it into a natural 1,
Nice.
and the other one misses. So very nice. So mark off your warding flare.
Wait. I might have to recall that because does this thing have eyes?
Does it need to have eyes?
Oh
It
yeah, it
needs
does.
to be able to be blinded for it to work at all. So
From the
It
picture, we can
does.
see it's a.
Does it use blind sense or something?
Yeah, it has blind sight. So yeah, it
Oh
can be
no.
blinded.
Good
So
call. Like good.
yeah,
Calling on
good cat.
yourself. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember all my rolls, so I'm just gonna re-roll. So miss and miss. Okay, so worked out the same.
whew,
Still miss. Okay.
it pays off
That
to be
is
light on your feet as an elephant.
that is all of them because the one is stunned, the one is restrained. Okay, cool.
Did you
Uh,
roll a save?
Yes, I know he failed. And actually,
Okay.
this thing is going to just kind of slough by you. It's still like within, but they're just kind of keeping their momentum going.
I leered him.
All right.
Wait. So
Rocky
did this
Rocky.
one get into my range?
I think honestly the map is kind of more like, this
Oh, okay.
quickly.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Be kind of. It's hard when we do theater of the mind. It's not intended to be within
Yeah.
range.
Especially since a lot of my shit is very range dependent.
Yes, and I apologize for that little bit of confusing movement.
It's okay.
It's okay.
All right. So Rock.
Ah, fuck.
Who's
I don't
not
know
armed?
what the Rock's gonna do here.
He can just firebolt or.
He
Magic
doesn't have
missile.
firebolt, but he doesn't have it.
Do they have mind slivered?
Nope. I mean, he has spectral hand as kind of his only damaging cantrip. So I guess
Okay.
I would do that, but that's just kind of eh. I was trying to think of something like a little more flavorful and rock-esque,
Yeah, by all means.
but there's not a lot.
You get minor illusion to try to help somebody.
That's true. I could like cover someone up or something, but that nah, we'll just well. So since Carlos is out, well, hold on. Spectral hand is it a spell attack or is it a save? It's a spell
It's
attack.
spell attack. Yes.
And this guy's restrained. Just for fun, he's gonna tickle this guy with a spectral hand.
Yeah, 120 feet, easy enough.
And since it's restrained, it's an advantage. So.
Yes.
Uh,
So d20 plus 8 twice.
Yep. Plus 8, so 24.
Yes, most certainly hits.
D8 necrotic damage.
Yes.
6 necrotic damage, and it can't
Okay,
regain
so
hit points.
this is what's weird. Okay, so on a hit, the target takes necrotic damage. These things have an interesting reaction with necrotic damage, which instead of taking damage, they absorb it,
But it can't regain
and
hit
then they
points.
regain hit points equal to. So literally, it does nothing.
Huh.
It's like It like tries to absorb it, and Rock will be like,
But it
eh, eh.
does. Wait, no, wait. If it's undead, it has a disadvantage on the attack rolls, but we don't know if it is or not.
No, it's not undead, no.
Okay.
But no, essentially, yeah. So I don't mind metaing at this point because you just figured it out. Whenever the mound is subject to typically lightning damage, but these are necrotic and possibly something else, it takes no damage and regains hit points equal to the.
Damage.
Does this
What
thing
it
say if it takes damage? Does it have to take damage or?
No, it just says it can't regain hit points.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it literally just it nullifies the effects.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, Rock figures that out. He's like,
Yeah, and then
huh?
I jump back up on a roof or something. Just get out of range of shit.
Sure. Move him here.
I guess we'll join in the fun here. And since I didn't say Pebble was help, I'll take Pebble's help on this one to give me advantage on this first one. If that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, swoop in, help action.
And then I will do the full ferocious weapon thingy.
Well, this thing is stunned anyways. So this thing's
Oh,
like
that's
already-
true. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So Pebble will go over here and help these guys then. Help, like, distract for, like, Sedge.
Okay.
So that's, I did the full thing. It is 21 to hit.
Absolutely.
Alright, then that's gonna be did 21 damage.
Significantly, like, just like almost cut it in half, and like, part of the mound just doesn't seem to like reform.
Nice. Same thing, full, what's it called? First to strike. I keep rolling a 1 and then a really high roll. That's still a 23 to hit.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah, and then, ooh, max damage. So, 23 damage.
Yeah, you just as it's like starting to kind of try to reform, you just kind of take the glaive and go horizontally, and you just splatter it, just flying, and it is no longer being able to continue to reform.
To hold its form. Yeah, does anybody
Yeah.
look hurt? I actually I haven't noticed.
I don't believe so. Not too
I'm
bad.
good.
Okay. I use probably like maybe 5-10 feet of movement to get here. I will try and get over here. I don't know if I can get within 15 or 10 feet here.
Yeah,
As close as I can get.
fair. Yeah, I would say you can't get into smacking range, but
Okay.
you're close.
But bonus action, I'll be like, hey, Dragnar, hit that thing.
Just look over your shoulder as you're running
Yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah. By the way, Dragnar, hit that thing.
Okay. Yeah,
So
he's
if
got
you
his
want to use your reaction,
so he
yeah.
can- yeah, that hits.
Go ahead and stun him then.
Oh.
And he takes 16.
Okay, yeah, no, and then this one is stunned.
Nice.
And they actually have decent con too.
Yeah,
Just,
I imagine big chunky things usually are like
Yeah.
con and not much else.
okay.
Maybe strength.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, Al. That one is you still got it lassoed, and the other thing just kind of flopped. It kind of missed you or just barely hit you.
Okay, so this one. Feet, so he's 15 feet away. Is he still right next to me?
Yes. The one just kind of like shifted around, trying to like, kind of like like a wave kind of reforming, just getting ready to back over you.
Then it is time for the once per round dumb idea.
Per round. I like it.
I was thinking once per such battle, but now a little more often than that.
Mhm.
Free action. I'm gonna drop my pan flute.
Okay.
Take out crystal vial. Smash on the ground. Say some nonsense. And cast a hypnotic pattern. Ideally, to get these three guys caught in it. It's a 30-foot cube. And I think I don't get a choice of creatures, so I think
Nope.
Sedge would be affected.
Yep, and you probably.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can avoid yourself right now,
Each
unless
creature
you.
in the area who sees the pattern. Yeah, I think myself
I
included.
mean, theoretically, you could like maybe somehow shape it here.
All right, so
It-
Sedge and Pebble, give me saving throws.
Like just nick this or something.
And this will be a DC 17 Wisdom.
All right. So Al, as you throw it up, Sedge and Pebble, go ahead and give me saving throws.
Yeah, I don't know what
Wisdom
the.
saving throw?
Wisdom.
I,
Just roll a
s-
d20.
I assume Pebble
Or
saves. I don't actually know.
what did she roll?
Wow,
50.
that's awful for being very
Uh,
proficient.
no, yeah, Sej is that, and Pebble just quickly flutters away from the. Owl. These things don't see.
Right, that was previously assumption.
This is
Okay.
only friendly fire.
He
It's
said
okay
once
because
her
I
round
resisted
jumped.
it.
No, Sej, you did not resist it. Sej, you are
Special
pretty.
charm.
But Al can also just be like, ah, shit, and then drop it if he wants.
It is concentration,
Yeah.
so I do get the choice. Okay.
Yeah, you could drop it at any point. It's just really,
What's
it's
around?
great.
Dumb idea.
Al looks around and sees that nothing's changed except for Sej. And he's like,
And Pebble.
fuck. And then he'll go and drop it.
Okay.
It's like,
Sej,
shit.
for just like for like a brief moment there, you're like, ooh, pretty. Oh wait, what? What happened? Yeah, I'm back.
Like, got him.
Telepathically, way to go, Al.
Who said that?
Brief moment of ADD.
Okay. Any movement or bonus action now?
Action. Um.
Good boy.
Bonus action.
I support these fun ideas regardless.
Hell yeah.
Light melee weapon in one hand. That's a. It's a bonus action. I cannot do a cantrip. Can I pull out the dagger and use two weapons? I have to use a regular action.
Yeah, you have to use the
Second
attack
follow.
action for the 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Then I'll throw up another inspiration.
oh, okay.
I saw Karos get eaten up a little bit, so hey, we ain't gonna let that happen again.
All right, Carlos, go ahead and give yourself a liar.
Lie, but I
Liar!
tell the truth.
Yeah, you even have a band to help you with that.
Yeah, you do.
What?
Whoa.
All right. Nice, Al. Just.
Yeah, nice, Al.
And then he'll say it in in a telekinetic chat, telepathic chat. Guys, they don't.
Telekinetic check.
Hit me with that
They
DM.
don't have eyes.
guys. They don't see. Guys.
They
Sedge.
don't have eyes. The fruit doesn't have eyes.
But Sedge does.
The
All right,
hills of
Sedge.
compost don't have eyes.
Yeah, just for that brief moment of where like you get like this flash of ADD, like huh? You're back.
Is that what that was?
Oh man, that must be putting off some kind of toxic smell or something. I don't know, man.
Toxic amnesia gas.
You know, like they do.
Clearly, like they do. All right, Sedge. What are you doing, sir?
I am. I'll
Iron
cast a
Man.
spell.
Casting divine weapon on the compass mound, letting it attack all my friends. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the pastry by the shoulder and point it out. Say, "Go get him, bud."
Well,
Um. Shoot, what do I want to do? I'm sorry, I had this like whole plan, and then I got brief ADD in real life too.
they do that sometimes.
Yeah, Corbin cast hypnotic pattern on Donnie.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna scorching ray again since there's 3 around me again. Hopefully it works
Perfect.
out this time.
All right, go ahead and give me 3 bolts. I'm assuming the one below you, the one, I basically gonna go apricot, fish, and
Yeah,
then
the 3 that
right.
are kind of directly around me, not the one that's super far away.
Yep, got it. All right. The one that's restrained. So the last one you get to do at advantage.
Okay. First one's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
Oh, you get advantage
11,
on this
I'm gonna
one.
roll that hit again. And then 16.
Nice.
Yeah, all 3 hit. So go ahead and roll 56 damage for each beam. So 1, 2, 3.
8,
Okay, 8 goes all the way through its resistances.
6,
Okay,
and a 7.
7. Nice. Quick rapid fire. Anything else, sir?
Let me look at my bonus action.
So like, yeah, as they impact, like where they have like lumps of like rotting exposed fruit, those are kind of burst. And you blow off a couple fish heads from one of the piles.
I'm gonna use the channel divinity for regaining a 2nd level spell slot after that.
Oh yeah, you can do that. That harness divine power.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, cool.
And that's both my action and bonus action, so I'm good.
Nice. All right, are you
You
moving?
moving?
Happy where you at?
Getting closer to Al.
Understood. All right, Rydnar, you get your reaction back. It is your turn. If
Yeah.
you're talking, James, I cannot hear you.
No, sorry, I was
You're good.
messing with something. Okay, so I'm gonna move the other side. Make sure I telepathically direct it toward Koros. But anyway, hey, Flanky McFlankerson.
I mean, he's stunned.
I don't care. Yeah,
He's only stunned until the end of Dragnar's
That's
turn.
true.
Kind of
That's true.
unless I do it again, and I don't really want to use the last one right now.
Yeah.
So reckless attack.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, you don't need to do reckless, right?
Yeah, I don't have to do reckless, do I?
No,
Not for
you already have
advantage, 'cause, yeah.
from
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so no reckless attack. So 24.
Yes,
I'll
absolutely.
say, unless you really just want to get hit harder.
20 points of damage. Don't think a 12 hits.
12 misses.
Thing's stunned and
16?
everything. The fuck?
16?
16 hits.
And then bonus action. Oh, wait. No,
That
never
was your
mind.
bonus action.
Yeah, that was my bonus action. Disregard.
All right, you start like laying into it, and again, as you're hitting it, that compost just kind of sticks to you a little bit.
I will let Karos know it won't be stunned when you come near it. Or actually, no, it will be. Never mind. You're next.
Well, no, it's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it won't be stunned anymore.
I'll be all right. We'll have the advantage tactically. All right. So hearing that, I'll kind of jump over this pile, and we're gonna wind up because now we can just keep smacking. So advantage.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ba-bam.
Critteroni.
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
So
Wait,
that's
can
the
you
savage.
use your savage attacker with the crits? Does that work?
He still needs to roll them for crits, though. So
Okay.
remember, we don't double die. We just give people. Oh wait, no, you're right. Shit.
So savage attacker just be like full max double damage.
Yes, it would be full max double damage.
So it's just 30 then,
Oh,
or whatever.
so 30.
Yeah. 30. All right, nice.
Wow.
Solid, just like you smack it, and like, but there's like a piece of like, what would be like maybe.
Oh, no, it'd be
its
25,
head.
not 30, right?
Yes, 25.
Sorry, even still. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that's-
Yeah, but like, so like you just whip your baleful flail, and there's like this chunk of it, and you just kind of knock it off, and you just see Dregnar on the other side. Like, oh hey.
This little
Hit it
window.
again.
All right.
If you insist.
Yeah, most certainly hits. Jeez. Jeez.
Damn.
Jump.
Yeah, it's quickly losing by splattering.
And yeah, I think I'm all right with that. I'll
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to try to grapple it because it's gross.
You've
It
been
already grappled
inside
you,
one.
yeah.
Well, exactly. I know exactly how gross they are. You think I want more of that on me?
All right, so it already had its attention on Dregnar. So, natural 19 and natural 19. So 2 hits.
Yep, got me.
So that means it starts to engulf you. So now Dregnar is engulfed. What?
No.
Make you sure you're in the front. I'll just put you on top of it. All right, Dregnar, you take 13 reduced to 6 and 12 reduced to 6. So 12 points total of bludgeoning damage.
Don't forget cold.
All right.
Oh, yes, thank you. Ooh, 8 points of cold damage. So 4 because you're raging. Total to the bear. And then you are blinded, restrained, and you cannot breathe. And then the other ones. This one will go after Sej. Does an 18 hit you, Sej?
18, yeah.
Okay, so you get 1 hit. The other one misses. I rolled low. You do take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And then Al, the one bow 17 misses you, right?
That matches. I don't have my buckler.
Okay, then it does hit. So you take 10 points reduced by your armor.
Yep.
And then the one that you have restrained. Does a 17 break it free?
Yes.
It manages to finally loosen itself, but that is at the end of its turn, so it cannot move or anything. All right.
Mhm.
Rock, follow Davis, your double turn, basically.
Dregnar is whelmed, so Rock will pop down and I guess maybe Ray of Sickness again, even though it might hit Karos. What's Ray of Sickness? Is it a
5
con
foot.
save?
Yeah, con save.
Karos has got a pretty good con.
Go
Ray
for
of
it.
Sig- I thought that was a single target.
But
And
it's got
Ray
it's at a splash when
yeah.
it hits.
Oh, gotcha.
It is a single target though.
And so he hits it, and then everything around it has to make a
Right.
con save.
So it is. I mean, it's not a. Oh, it is a ranged spell attack actually. Okay. So, 16 plus whatever. I'm sure hits.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So 2d8 poison damage. Let me roll that.
Okay.
Ooh, good.
2d8, so
14 poison damage.
oof.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I roll you a con save.
And so
Natural
does
3.
Karos.
Jeez, I am Karos. Yes, because he's not engulfed. So yes, Karos would. Yeah.
So 16 con DC.
Okay.
You're good. You like
Nice.
quickly, cover your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know if Rock needs to get any closer. It's a 60-foot range, but obviously he can like pop down if
Oh yeah,
he
he would.
needs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Help him. Yeah. Away from the red because I don't want to accidentally click on the red and move him.
Yeah.
Move it with him. Poison. Okay. And then I'll mark off a first level spell slot again.
And you took the
Okay,
14
cool.
damage, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right, Davis.
A little concerned about that, but also we're okay. So yeah, I'll step in here, schmackaroo, no
Okay.
ferocious strike. I'll flank if I can. Can I get flank with my boy?
Yeah, so it's just threatening, so you can.
Okay. Actually, then I will do full ferocious. Sorry. So that's gonna be
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice. Minimum damage, still 14 though because of
Okay.
ferocious strike.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not.
you just impale it, pull it out.
And I will actually pull him back 5 feet and then pull him with me away from Sej, which I know is
Okay,
going to
cool.
not get me flanking anymore.
Yep.
So this one, just regular, no ferocious. That's definitely not going to hit 11. Pommel. We'll do it. No
Okay,
ferocious.
so you'll do your bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action pommel, 24.
That most certainly hits.
And I'm going to pull him back again.
Okay.
Where's my d4s? There's my d4. 7 damage.
7. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just
Nice.
trying to kind of clear out some room for you guys, some breathing room.
Nice. All right.
After like slowly backing up into Al, I thank you.
Yeah, so like you'll
Trying to
see
get away from
me.
that evil pastry.
Yeah, the first swipe, I'll kind of like pull it aside and then wrench it towards me. Then the last one with the pommel, I wrench it down inside of it and then like pull it back towards me.
Nice. All right. Tempered hand being used. All right. Allegretto followed up by Sedge.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna give him the punches. So this one was hurt a little bit the first turn or two.
Punches?
Is
Aren't
this
you
guy
holding a whip?
untouched? Hmm?
You said punches?
Yes,
Aren't you
yes.
holding a whip?
Little, little tiny whip slaps. Um, is this one undamaged?
They're both damaged.
Okay. Okay.
One to the original one that you had restrained much more than the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I would say all of these mounds are damaged. Yeah, all these mounds are damaged.
Hmm, I think I will. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna divide up a little bit. I'm gonna try the whip against this one.
Okay, so you need to like kind of
Yeah, slide up a
Shift
bit.
over a
shift
little bit.
5 feet. Yeah, get right up next to
Okay.
Sedge now.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Hey, how you
How are
doing?
you? Yeah, exactly. God damn it.
Just see me heavy
30.
breathing.
It's
That
cool.
trunk
I'm
is
almost done with
pumping.
this. I got a 30-20.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you want to restrain it, or
Yes.
Theoretically,
Ooh,
would he have advantage? Because I'm flanking here.
3.
no, not like distance at that point. I don't
Okay.
think.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I was just wondering
Like
crit fish potentially.
yeah, I'd have to think about it. Like technically, it is
Yeah,
a
with like
threatening,
reach
right?
like that, I don't actually know how that works.
Yeah. We'll say for now, no.
Okay. 10 damage. Magical
10.
slashing.
Okay, yeah. Whoosh. It cracks like
Um,
quickly. Whoosh.
I just see this
haha.
whip come around. I'm like, whoa, whoa, shit.
Yeah, and then if you see it, just kind of start like tying over itself around it, and just kind of.
Haha. This thing makes it easy. Um, I'm gonna restrain him. Um, so something I missed for the first guy was it does attacks against him have advantage. Attacks from
Mhm.
him have disadvantage.
Yeah, I know, restrained.
That's for the
I get that.
restraint. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot about that. That's dope. Um,
Its speed is 0, yada yada. Yeah. Fails
mhm,
deck saves, or has disadvantage on
Disadvantage.
deck
Thanks.
saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. Okay, so he's got the net, and then the one next to me, I'm gonna cast
Mhm.
a vicious mockery on that one.
Fails. Go ahead and roll me that 2d4. And let me grenade
Aha.
it.
You
That
look like
says
shit.
Yeah, you
you
smell
are
like it
made
too.
of. Literally, yeah. Alright, nice Al. Sej, Pridnar, Karos.
Oh, sorry. Add
Sorry.
a bonus action.
Mhm.
Nobody else can get bardic inspiration. Can I do a? Yeah, I'll do a
I mean, theoretically,
healing
Rock
word.
could if you want.
60 feet here. I'm sure that
He
he's
might
within
be
60.
beyond 60 feet
Actually,
at
yeah,
this
I think
Big
he
point.
is beyond
pebble.
60.
Hmm.
You're gonna
Okay, I
healing
do
word
it.
yourself?
Yeah, I'll healing word. How many times have you been hit, Sej? Twice?
Still fairly okay actually. I'm at like 90% of my health still.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll heal myself then.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, max.
Nice.
9.
Nice.
Haha.
9. Alright. With that,
Most of the
yeah, it
damage
says
so far is emotional rather than actual damage.
yeah, it says you hear Al just kind of pepping himself up. It's your turn. As he slides into your space.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on a guiding bolt
Okay.
on the same one that Al is whacking at.
Alright. Go
At
ahead and
advantage.
you know,
So what do I do on advantage again? I'm sorry, I'm blanking for some reason.
2d20, take the higher. So essentially, in this case, for you,
Yikes.
2d20 plus
17
9.
total. Yeah.
Yeah, so 17 will hit this one. Yeah, for sure. As this mote of sunlight
4d6.
bursts forward. And I guess you're gonna add the d10 to damage as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
unless
damage
you're up there.
damage is 12.
On a 46? That's
On a
about actually.
46, yeah.
That's actually close to average. Yeah.
Okay, and then you're adding the
It was a
d10
3,
bardic.
6, 2, and 1, so 12.
Okay. All right. And the next
And
attack again.
the next time it gets attacked, it's at advantage.
Yep. So in case it breaks free. Got it. And that's your bardic gone. All right. Any bonus action? I don't think you have any bonus action cantrips.
I
So.
do not anything applicable right now.
All right. Cool. All right. Krydnar, Karos, next. Krydnar,
Okay.
you are. You can use your action to attempt to escape.
I can't attack.
You can if you want to. Yeah. You're blinded and restrained, so disadvantage on the attacks.
Well, if I reckless,
Straight roll.
yeah, and he gets advantage on my rolls against me, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll reckless.
Okay.
Just fucking Tasmanian devil from the inside.
That hits.
Damn.
23 points.
Nice.
Starting to like rip out Karos. You're just seeing like starting to splatter out.
Jeez. Nice.
Another 8.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough.
I will go ahead and spend a key point, flurry of blows.
Okay, so 2 more.
I really want
Okay.
this to kill this fucking thing. That'd be amazing.
Just misses. Like you're not missing. You're just like it's like ew.
Hey,
Get that.
there we go. Come on. Ah,
Yeah. You know what? I'll give it to you. That's close.
it was like 2 points
Great.
off or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
You just start like ripping and clawing.
I come out.
Just shaking it off. He's steaming because everyone knows compost piles are hot.
That's my
Dragnar's
thing.
steaming.
Quit stealing my thing, Dragnar. I'm the steaming one.
All right, nice. You have plenty of movement
No,
if you wish.
well, yeah, but I look at Carl. She goes, "That's how you do it."
Wait, do you say that in person or do you say that through the bond?
I say that to the bond. I'm gonna move the full 50. I don't know if it gets me over here or not.
Not quite, but yeah, he'll get you real close.
Oh god, there's this fucking stinky steaming dwarf running towards me.
What the fuck is that?
And with my super passive perception these days,
Yeah,
like, I definitely noticed that. I'm like, what the?
Yeah. All right, nice. Karos, followed by the mounds.
All right.
Time to Jedi leap, possibly.
Yeah, but how far are both of these away?
Yeah.
Probably like
He
80
moved
feet?
50 feet. Yeah, so you're gonna have to,
Okay. Yeah, we'll use the one use and.
Good
Easy enough.
lord.
Just as like the steaming pile of dwarf happens, the lion man just kind of leaps over him while running in the air.
It's a good thing these fuckers can't see. They'd be shitting their pants.
Yeah.
All right. Swing number 1
Go for it.
and swing number 2. All right.
It's both hit. Yeah.
Well, no, they're both at advantage.
Oh
So,
yeah. Go ahead.
Crit fish that shit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll one
Do
more
it.
d20. See if you get a crit on the first one. Oh no. Yeah. Well,
They're all at
right
advantage because
there,
of
both
restraint.
advantage. Yeah. So no
Nope.
and no. Okay. So 30 points of damage total.
the
Oh, did you
actual
just
damage.
roll max? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's looking like really rough. Like you're like, it's like barely being able to like hold its form. It's like slurping up and you slam it back down. It's like,
We'll Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Right, nicely done.
I'm still anticipating
So much more.
non-garbage enemies.
Sorry,
Literally.
guys. I'm sorry. All right. This thing doesn't like Al because it had hit restraint, so it's gonna go after him. Misses with both attacks. The one that Al has grenaded at disadvantage misses once, misses twice.
Nice.
The restrained one at Davis at disadvantage
Yep.
is restrained. Misses because of restrained.
And
Misses.
can't move.
Yeah, can't move. So they literally just spend their entire turn just whiffing.
Nice.
Okay. Now that I have the whip, I think I found my niche. It's the whip.
Yeah, the whip's pretty good.
I do kind of like the whip for sure.
All right. If another round of them just probably missing happens, it'll probably just say you mop them up at this point. So go ahead, guys. Rock.
His one damage at cantrip doesn't actually damage these fuckers.
Oh no.
He'll pop up and just do a minor illusion of, I don't know, something silly and weird.
That they don't see anyways, because
Yeah, they don't even say. Yeah, he's just gonna hop up and be like, "Go get him, guys." I don't know. Like, there's nothing.
Got it.
I don't really want to waste a spell slot. Is the thing.
Nope, understood. All right, go for it.
Alright, I'll rotate around here. I'm gonna see if I can make it all the way around this guy.
Yeah, it's a large creature.
Yeah. Actually, fuck it. Well, yeah, I'll even get into here. And well, he's just restrained, but he can still AOO me. But
Yeah, of course. It'd be just disadvantage.
yeah, that's fine actually. Then I'll back away to where I'm 10 feet away, and then smack him. He can AOO if he wants.
Natural one because of the disadvantage.
Nice. Alright. So he's restrained. So full ferocious. 17 to hit.
Yep, hits.
17 damage.
Okay, you splattered the restrained one.
Nice. Am I close enough to hit this one, or like within enough
Sure.
movement to hit
Yeah,
him? All right.
you can move.
All right.
Shift.
No ferocious, just regular. 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
12 damage.
Okay.
I will shift him back some and move into that space, so just 5 feet away from these guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I keep him 10 feet away.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
pommel, no ferocious, just regular. That's gonna miss 12. So
Misses, yeah.
I'm gonna use my bardic. Fuck it. And it's a 10 now, right? It's a D10.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I only rolled a 2. I don't think 14 hits.
Misses. 14
Yeah.
misses.
God damn it.
Alright, take off the lyre.
Yep.
Alright, Al, you feel your whip become free, which tracks back
Ah.
into it.
Rub it back in.
It doesn't like super quickly, effortlessly.
Oh, ugh.
Buh.
I mean, nice. I did that on purpose.
Off-putting. Nice.
Don't forget you have advantage.
Which one did you blast? I might have put the damage on the wrong one.
The one with the grenade on it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Cool. Wait, which one? What?
So this one has the guiding bolt, like little
It has a
boat of
guiding
light.
bolt
There
on
it
it,
is.
so whatever you attack is at advantage.
Let's do. There's actually a lightning bolt looking thing.
There
If I
we
remember right. There it is.
Nice. Then I'm gonna shift over. Yeah, I'm gonna shift around it. A little bit more. And yeah, 5 feet. I'll whip at it.
Okay.
So I have advantage on the first one. I guess it's only one attack. With a whip.
Yeah, because you're probably going to substitute the spell, right, for the next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Natural 19.
Down. Absolutely.
26. Yep.
Do you want to restrain it again?
Yes, please.
Or not again, but this one's the
Is there a
percentage.
limit to how many times you can do that, or is it just
No.
nice?
Just on hit effect.
Noise.
The only thing is when restrained,
Right,
the
you
whip
can't
doesn't
like
do anything
attack.
else.
Yeah.
Total damage is 8. Not this hard.
So
he
the
has
guiding bolt goes away,
disadvantage.
right?
Yeah, it's only one charge.
There we go.
Okay, and since his attacks already have disadvantage, I'm gonna do the vicious mockery on blueberries up top.
Else, go ahead and roll the damage.
Nice. Ooh. 6.
Nice. Okay, yeah. It like kind of just stutters for a moment, Davis, as Al's words pierce through. Anything else, Al?
I think I picked up my pan flute last turn, 2 turns ago. If I still have that in my hand, I'm gonna put it away.
Got it. We'll allow that. I don't remember you picking it up, but whatever. That's fine.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
recall if I even said that part.
I remember you
Not-
dropping it. I don't remember you picking it up, but
Same.
it's okay.
Okay. Then okay.
Good.
Yep.
All right. Sej followed up by Pridner.
I'm going to be conservative with my spell slots and jump towards this thing and try to hit it.
With
With advantage.
I'm not going to use anything fancy, so there's no like lightsaber or anything, but
okay.
I'm going to roll to hit with my dagger. It's a 10.
You get advantage.
You get advantage with strain.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 20. That's much better.
Yeah, that definitely hit. Right.
It's not a nat 20, but it's 20.
Yeah. So D4 plus
What?
1. Yeah.
D4 plus 1.
Yep.
It's a 4.
Stab and trash.
Nice. Stab and trap.
Yeah.
You stab and you just like get a solid like old rotten lemon and just kind of pull out and just kind of shake it off your blade. Ugh.
Disgusting.
How's that for your magic food?
Ugh.
Pretty good. Anything else, Mr. Sesh?
No, that's it.
All right, Pridnar, you can get to any of these things.
I'm
Sure.
assuming that gives me advantage.
Why not? You guys are just taking out the trash at this point. That
Well,
just
not.
hits.
Oh, okay.
Always.
So 16.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Starting to lay into it. That hits. All right.
And then bonus
going.
action.
Single or
Single.
okay, misses. Or makes contact, but no real damage.
Got it.
All right, Karos.
Smash.
Bash Bros.
Smash.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
never mind. Disregard.
Okay. Yeah. Karos, you
Um,
can get to the blueberries, no problem.
All right. How is like is Davis at range or
I mean, I'm at
It's-
my reach, so.
Yeah.
your reach? Okay, so yeah, I'll slide in.
Yeah, actually, you could.
Boop.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
But you get
no.
advantage. Well, you get
oh
advantage.
wait.
Oh, that's right.
Man, all right. So
You
12
can-
plus
that'll hit.
9, 21.
Dragnar saving the kitty again.
Savage attack, okay.
Yep.
Solid rack. It's starting to barely hold itself together. That hits.
Hit fish, no go. Okay, yeah, and then just a regular. Oh no, don't count that one. I hit
okay.
the savage flail one again.
Uh-oh.
So there we go. 12.
12. Alright. Barely held together. It's like
And you know what? We're gonna just I'm just gonna burn one. One
I did-
smite.
okay, go ahead. It fails whatever save. If it mattered, you're gonna push it or
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It can't. I just figure as a pile of things, it probably can't go prone, right? I mean, that's what I would make it do if it could, but I
I
would
will tell
understand if
you-
it wouldn't.
I will tell you, it is not immune to prone. You can put that. It's fine.
All right.
Its central mass will be like all balanced essentially. It's like kind kind of would be.
All right, so I'll confirm 1 token, and I'm still 1d8s on these, I believe, because everybody got 1d10s except for
Yeah.
the
You,
psychic
your
dice.
yeah, your superiority die went up too, which is what's funny.
All right, 7 psychic.
Nice. Doesn't matter if you wanted to knock it prone. You knock it prone and into the ground, and it is no longer blueberries. I don't think blueberries did a point of damage.
The
Like this
pacifist
brain didn't.
mount.
Like, yeah, just couldn't
He
do
was
anything.
literally the first one to act, too.
Yeah. Okay. Um, blueberries is dead, but this one is alive. All right, against
But
Al.
restrained. So
Miss,
disadvantage.
miss. Yeah. Miss, miss. Okay. I'm just gonna give it to y'all. It's the last one. You just gonna manage to swarm it as a strain, just beat down this pile, and like there's this sloppy compost on the ground,
We like Cartoon Network
steaming up.
pile on top of it and start beating it.
Basically, yes.
Pretty
Just kind of
much.
as like it just starts to steam and pile, kind of fall, and you're looking around.
I make sure to walk over to Al and give him a high five when I'm covered in all this garbage and trash and rotten food.
Oh, hey, what? Ow! Ow!
Also, Al's still high.
There's another one! I'll raise the whip at him.
Oh, that's so good.
It's like, oh shit!
Al, don't let me kick your ass.
Alright, now you get advantage because you almost made me spit my tea all over my computer.
No, actually, no. So I have. Oh, are you giving him inspiration?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you didn't give him inspiration, I was gonna give him mine.
yeah, no, he definitely gets it. That was great. That was great.
Because it holds over between sessions, right?
Yeah, so yeah,
Oh,
I'll
okay,
give
okay.
sure. I'm not gonna. No, like
Yeah,
don't
sometimes you
hoard
just
it
don't roll
forever.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't hoard it, but like try to use it within the next session or two.
I still had one. Can I give this one to Dregnar? Or does it
Sure,
have to be like in
that's
the
fine.
moment? Okay.
No, that's okay. That's fine. I'll allow it. So with that, guys, you just and you like stop yourself for a moment. Al, I will say just roll me a wisdom save, thanks to the adrenaline and everything. At disadvantage though, still. See if you manage to snap out of the hallucination.
I want to say this is a 9% chance
Ooh.
of me
Right.
succeeding.
Still hallucinating. So with that, as this like the piles stop moving, you look at the tree and you hear just and like a couple like large branches start falling, tumble, crash. You look up, still in the sky is this what was the golden oversized harvest moon has become fully blue and almost reflective. And as you look, you see like an image superimposed, kind of like a reflection of what you imagine would only be Green Hill on that moon. And then you just start to see like little shattering marks start to just kind of occur on the moon as like cracks and fissures start to form on it, and you just feel the ground beneath you start to kind of shake and shift and move. And as you're looking around, the people that are just mindlessly moving and doing that, they start to stumble and fall. And off in the distance, you just see like the pale blue lights start to all throughout town, and you feel. And for a brief moment, you don't know what's happening, and then just you all just get thrusted down as the ground below you starts to, and you are not prepared for this, and all of you just kind of fall prone, and you're getting sent up in the air. And essentially, I wish I had a better image for this, but inspiration. Green Hill is being ripped as like
So we're getting Avengers: Age of Ultron.
unintentionally, but yes, I guess that is essentially what it is.
Okay.
As like the city, like you just see the fissures in that, and people just start falling. Ass over key tuttle, key kettle.
Kettle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like some of them just start to just plummet to probably their inevitable demise, as others just start getting lifted, and you see like parts of the city just start, and the moon and the sky just shatters along with it. And
one
we'll
thing.
take
So I'm gonna actually do something if we're gonna go ahead and I don't know if we're gonna
sure.
stop or whatever.
We are going to stop, but allow you guys to do something real quick.
I'm gonna instinctively, just randomly, if I see someone falling, I'm gonna go save them using Shadow Step and Featherfall.
Oh, okay, before it gets like too high up. I get what you're
Yep.
saying. You just kind of grab somebody, land, and you're like looking at like parts. It's not like everything's just being thrusted up. Like little parts are going like maybe only like 2 feet up. Another one is like 10, 20, like all elevated. However, the tree, while it like it started to shift up, the tree itself does not allow you guys to get very high up. You're maybe only about 10 feet up, as the roots are keeping it anchored to the ground. And you have like this network, this maze, almost this platformer of just raised, elevated portions of town. And you see like we're somewhere where like water would have been and the river would have been starts dripping, sewage starts dripping from like some of the elevated portions. It's just a mess as the blue lights kind of continue to permeate through. And I think that's what we'll call it for now.